Hey there, this is the One Boom, and today's video is going to be short and kind of dumb. I'm just introducing I Need a Weapon as a series. I've been excited to do I Need a Weapon again for Modern Warfare ever since I played the beta and got a taste for the customization that the game has. This year's Call of Duty game is way more focused on the gun compared to any other COD game. Progressing weapons and unlocking their attachments and customizing them in various ways for different maps and situations, and on the fly during a game too. It's all very fun. So for the little introduction episode, I asked you guys in my M4 video to please give me the worst M4 setup you can, and this is the one I was given. I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name, but your first name is Remy, so this class comes from Remy, and I bet I even pronounced that wrong. But either way, they wanted me to use the barrel with the built-in suppressor, the 9mm conversion kit, a sniper scope, a master key, and the removed stock option. Thank you, Remy. This stood out to me as sounding horrible, and it is for multiple reasons, and we'll get into that. Now, for the future of I Need a Weapon, all I'm going to do is give you guys a vague theme, like a class for going on streaks, or a class for ground war, or a class for long shots. I'll ask you guys for underpowered or overpowered loadouts at the end of each episode, just like I will after this one. And then you guys let me know the weapon attachments, perks, and equipment you want me to use, and then maybe give me a little short description if you want about how you want the class to be used in what game modes, and a couple of your own thoughts. You can also name the class if you want, that is preferred. If you don't name it, I will name it for you, and if I don't like your class, I'm not giving it a nice name. At the end of this video, I will be giving you guys a theme, and then you can leave me a class that fits that theme that I will review in technically the first episode of I Need a Weapon for Modern Warfare. This is just sort of an introduction. Anyway, so what is up with this M4 here? This stood out to me as being the worst, just as kind of a fun opening, because, probably later in I Need a Weapon, I'll be like, hey, give me your worst class setup you can possibly give me. So I thought I'd do that now, just as a little bit of fun with the M4, because the M4 is probably the most overused weapon in this game. I don't even think it's that powerful. Like, it is very good, but I feel like people aren't giving other weapons a fair shake. But of course the M4 is easy, so a lot of noobs will go to that. Oh well. But let's see if we can make the M4 difficult. Now, this is pretty ingenious, and I don't know if this was intentional, but the first thing that's worth pointing out about this setup is the underbarrel shotgun. Now, the only good part about having the underbarrel shotgun is that in close range, I actually might be able to kill somebody. You didn't give me any attachments that help with hip fire, so this is like the only way I can take somebody out consistently in close range as compared to just spraying 9mm ammo everywhere. Some of you already know the big downside of running a shotgun on this particular setup. You see, I have the non-variable sniper scope, and I cannot make this gun semi-automatic. You cannot make your M4 semi-automatic if you use the underbarrel grenade launchers or shotguns. So any chances of me mounting this weapon, switching it to semi, and using it like the worst DMR ever created is out the window. Because of the fire rate, I cannot consistently tap once and get a single shot off, and the moment I fire more than 2 bullets, the recoil will fly over most people unless I'm mounted. I didn't think it was possible to make the M4 a hit marker machine that isn't decent at really any range, but this one definitely did it. Tracking moving targets, especially at mid-range, is a pain due to the recoil and the zoomed-in nature of the sniper scope. I also have less bullet velocity, I have 9mm ammo, so long-range engagements are already going to be a pain in the ass. The one thing I will say about this weapon is it feels pretty snappy due to the no stock attachment, and that's the only thing I can give it. It feels loose in the hand, it doesn't feel weighed down and crappy, which is good, but it just feels lighter and crappy, so that's not that much better. The only way you're going to get any sort of competitive success with this weapon is by mounting it on every corner, but what does the sniper scope do when you aim down sight with it? That's right, it provides you with a healthy amount of glint. So not only do I not have the damage or velocity or accuracy for long-range combat, I also give off a big beacon that says, hey, shoot me in my face. But if I stay in close quarters, I have a sniper scope, I have nothing to help my hip fire, but I have the shotgun. The shotgun in this game would be nice if it had 4 shells and then could be reloaded to have, 10 more or something like that. I don't know. But it really only has 4 goddamn shells. I can maybe realistically get 2 kills with this. Maybe in hardcore mode I could get 4. Now, if you were hunting small game in real life, maybe this thing would be pretty good because, you're just going to be tapping them with 9mm ammo and the little fuckers can't do anything about it. But in an actual match of Modern Warfare, it's not going to be so lucky because people are moving, people are at various ranges, people are shooting back with better guns, and although it's funny to use this and it's funny to get kills with it, it is a travesty. It really did. In the couple of matches I played with this weapon, really made me consider ending it all. Just turning off the Xbox and going and doing something else. The one plus I will give this, though, is that it's satisfying to get a kill with because it's so bad it's surprising, but at least it kept me off the minimap, at least it was suppressed and it wasn't using the 11-inch barrel. If it was using the 11-inch barrel, then I wouldn't even be able to say, oh, well, at least they don't know where I am on the compass or the minimap when I'm firing, because they did know where I was. So that was fun. Maybe a better player can get better gameplay with this weapon, so I encourage you, like with any I Need a Weapon video, I encourage you to try out this setup and let me know how you do in the comment section, or send me a clip of you using it on my Twitter. My Twitter link is in the description below. This was a fun overview of a purposefully made horrible gun, but in the future, I Need a Weapon is about building good classes, good optimal setups that are fun to use, versatile, interesting, unique, creative, and all of those positive things, unless otherwise stated. If I tell you guys, hey, give me the worst class you can come up with, then do that, but, other than that, it's supposed to be optimal setups. Alright, so your theme for the first episode of I Need a Weapon is setups from other video games. Try to come up with a setup in Modern Warfare that resembles something from a previous Call of Duty game, a Rainbow Six Siege, Battlefield, Wolfenstein, Titanfall. Theme it around a different game. A little short description and a title of the class is always appreciated, and I will probably go with the one that either jumps out at me or has the most amount of likes. So make sure to go down there and like comments that have classes you want to see me use. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.